yield myself as much time as I consume.
The gentleman from Nebraska is recognized.
Thank you. I'm pleased to rise today in support of H.R. 2965, the Enhancing Small Business Research and Innovation Act of 2009. As the country continues to suffer through this deep economic recession, we have regular debates in this House and in Washington regarding what policies will best help to alleviate the current downturn and accelerate recovery. All too often in these debates, it seems there is a tendency to overlook an important fundamental fact. Government does not create wealth and prosperity. It is created, rather, in the private sector by risk-taking entrepreneurial Americans with ideas and capital and their own hard work. And there's arguably no element of the private sector better equipped to drive the economic turnaround than America's high-tech small businesses. To this end, there are ways that government can help turn our economy around by minimizing its interference in the economy and fostering an environment where private sector innovators can flourish and their ideas can be developed into new goods and services which increase productivity and our quality of life. By providing small amounts of early-stage seed funding to entrepreneurs with cutting-edge ideas, the Small Business Innovation Research Program and Small Business Technology Transfer Program can help do that. With 12 participating agencies and total funding in excess of $2.3 billion, the SBIR and STTR programs reauthorized in this bill serve to facilitate increased private sector commercialization of these promising ideas while helping the government advance its R&D goals and meet its technology needs. The legislation before us today makes important improvements to this program, most notably by providing statutory clarity to what have been changing interpretations of the eligibility of majority venture capital-backed small businesses. Both the Science and Technology Committee and the Small Business Committee have considered this issue in detail in recent years. And I think the growing consensus in support of this legislation's proposed changes is a strong indication they are on target, maximizing the eligibility of legitimate small businesses while minimizing the inappropriate eligibility of large businesses. I also want to note my strong support for Title III of this bill, which includes amendment language I included in a similar version of this legislation last year. The language requires agencies to give priority consideration to applicants from rural areas so as to increase award recipients from these areas. This is important to reach areas such as my home state of Nebraska, which tends to have low participation in the programs, but are nonetheless home to entrepreneurial and innovative small business owners who would benefit from consideration in the grant review and award process. I want to commend Chairman Gordon, Ranking Member Hall, and Chairman Wu, as well as our colleagues on the Small Business Committee for their work on this legislation. I look forward to working with them to ensure smooth and timely passage of this bill as it moves to the Senate and into conference. I reserve the balance of my time.
Gentlewoman from New York.
Mr. Chairman, I yield to the chair of the Subcommittee on Contracting